Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem Encore Tokyo Mirage Sessions. In the last one we actually started on the first third of Tiki's little side story. We also got to start on chapter 2, which we actually found out that models are going missing, and who just so happens to get a model business right after we find out about that? Tsubasa. And right now we're actually going to go and check up on her and be her bodyguard for just a short little while. Just because we're not sure she's safe there right now. So, based on what I can tell, it sounds like we have to head over to Daitama. Or at least that's what it says on the little topic, so I'm gonna hope this is the exact area we need to be in. And it looks like I'm right, okay good. Because I wasn't entirely sure the right place to go to. Because it didn't show up a new place on the map, to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. You will at the 106, won't you? Yeah, you're the guy that we saw. The famous producer, isn't that right? Oh, Mr. Hananaka. Ah, I knew it. You're the boy who helped me out with that nasty jam earlier. And your name again was... Itsuki Aoi. Ah, Itsuki. Do you remember exactly what happened at the 106? Wait, I've been trying to recall, but all my memories feel like this dreadful haze. I feel like I was lost in some bizarre place, but somehow it feels like it was all just a dream as well. Wait, you don't remember a single thing? Literally, we explained it to you too. The truth be told, I don't even remember precisely how we met. Every time I try to recall, my thoughts feel so jumbled. Why can't I remember anything? That's odd. Well... Are we even gonna tell him anyways? I don't think it's a good idea to have civilians know exactly what's going on with us unless he's gonna become a Mirage Master, and I highly doubt that, to be honest. Since I don't think a producer would just randomly join Fortuna. Oh, Itsuki, there you are. Hey Tomo, what's going on? Work finished a little early, so I dropped by the studio where Tsubasa's doing her photo shoot. Why are you here anyway? Really? You just showed up out of nowhere? I thought you saw we were gonna come here. Whoa, Mr. Hanaka. Always a pleasure, sir. Oh, now you were at the 106 as well, weren't you? Sorry, Mr. Hanaka, but we're running a little late. Itsuki, I gotta run. See you later, Toma. It was nice meeting you again, Mr. Hanaka. Yeah, it was nice to meet you again. Until next time then. Okay, until next time. But, based on a future Mirage, honestly, I would have thought that guy would have been the person to have the specific Mirage, but you'll see who it is anyways in the near future. All I'm gonna say is Archer, and that's the small hint I'm gonna give. It sounded like Mr. Hananaka was really curious about the idolosphere. Ah, crap, really. Hope he doesn't stick his nose too far into this. It'd be dangerous if he got mixed up with the Mirages. Yeah, honestly, true. Oh, right, Tsubasa's photo shoot. I've already been by the studio she was at, but... Turns out there was some kind of trouble. I guess the shoot just got cancelled. Really? That's weird. Trouble, was it a Mirage? Maybe. Nah, it didn't look like it. All the models were coming out safe and sound, so I think we're good on that front. But I did see the photographer, that Mr. Horizawa. He looked really mad about something. Home Tsubasa's, hey. Well, speak of the devil, check it out. That's Mr. Horizawa over there. Okay. What's going on with the scar, though? Didn't expect him to be completely scratched up for no reason. I'll see you later then. He doesn't look mad to me. So, he's the photographer? Wait, back up a second. Why'd you jump straight to Mirages? You remember the article in the magazine at the convenience store about those models that went missing? Oh yeah, that stuff. We don't know for sure if Mirages are behind it, but it's just bothering me. Honestly, it does to me too, honestly. So I talked to Miss Maiko about it, and she sent me over here to make sure Tsubasa would be okay. I guess I wasn't really needed here after all, though. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, well, there goes my plans for the day. Anyway, I think I'll take a walk before I head back. See you around, man. See you around, Toma. See you around, buddy. Go gloss up on your hero business. Honestly, you probably want to do that so you don't make that little boy honestly confused why you didn't become the hero on that show. So, how is Tsubasa's photo shoot? It was already over when I got here. Oop, there goes my drink cup. I'm gonna move that before that actually starts spilling everywhere. Okay, there we go. Apparently, there was some kind of problem. Tsubasa should be back in the office safely now. That's a relief to hear. I actually just turned up some info on the models who disappeared. Apparently, they all had photo shoots with Mr. Horizawa before they vanished. That's even more weird. It's hard to think this is just a coincidence. Do you think Tsubasa could be the next target? That's what I was worried about. I want you to keep a close watch on her, for the time being. I'll head back to the office then. Tsubasa might be back by now. Thanks. I'll try digging up some more info on Horizawa in the meantime. Okay, that's really strange though. Guess I should head back. Yeah, we got nothing else to do, so let's head back to the Fortune office, cause that's where Tsubasa should be, or at least that's what we were told. Tsubasa? Yep, there she is. She looks fine to me. No position, or obvious possession either, which is good, honestly. Well, let's see how it went. What's the matter? Well, it's just today's photo shoot didn't go so well. Really? I made the photographer mad, and he just left. Everyone makes mistakes. What's important is that you learn from them. Honestly true. Yeah. If there's something you want to talk about, I'm here. Sometimes it can help just to help you put things in perspective. Yeah. Tell me what's going on. Thanks, Itsuki. And if it'd help to complain a little, I'll listen. Oh, so I can complain a little, huh? Yep, a tiny bit? Just a tiny bit? Okay. Okay. I messed up this time, so the only thing I can do now is make sure I don't make the same mistake again. How'd you mess up? I mean, I don't know. There is a lot I'm going to have to deal with. But if I can overcome all of it, that's when I'll know I've made it. They said they'll try to photo shoot on another day. So when that day comes, I'll try even harder. On another day? What's wrong, Itsuki? Well, Horizawa, that photographer who is running your photo shoot, there's some strange rumors about him. Strange rumors? Yeah, I heard this from Miss Maiko, but it seems like quite a few of his models have gone missing lately. You mean a Mirage? Honestly, not sure, honestly, but... It's emergency! What's going on? What's wrong? It's Shibuya. There's something strange happening. What's going on in Shibuya? The people in Shibuya aren't acting normal. They aren't? What do you mean, not normal? I don't know why, but everybody looks extremely tired and Calm down, Momori. Take your time. Yeah, honestly, take a deep breath. It's still mid-afternoon, but everything suddenly became dark and hazy. I got scared and I rushed all the way back here. Wait, she can... Well, based on what I'm thinking it might be another Adultosphere. But, wait, that means she can see it. That's strange. I'm glad you're okay, Momori. I don't know exactly what's going on, but for the moment we should head to Shibuya. Honestly, yeah, we really should. Yeah. Momori, it could be dangerous, so you'd better stay here. Yeah, you should probably stay away from this. Okay, please be careful, you two. Yeah, I don't think Momori is a Mirage Master, because it seems like she knows nothing about what's going on with Fortuna. So it's kind of weird that she kind of works for it, even though she knows literally nothing going on here. Okay, well, let's take a gamble and let's go right side. I have a feeling maybe right side should be a good spot to spawn in from, since it's kind of smack dab in the middle of everything. Yeah, this is definitely another Dulosphere. So, let's see what's going on here. Definitely not the 106 again. Seems like, yeah, right where we teleported to. And yep, there's another Dulosphere right in Central City. I believe that's the place I teleported to. Yeah, that's not good. Well, at least we knew something about Mirages was coming up. So, at least we kind of had a heads up this time. Due to the whole thing with the model magazine. And there's Horizawa, actually. So, now we know what's going on with him. So that's probably why... Actually, I'm not even sure, actually. But it looks like he's definitely possessed just like Aya was. But... Nobuo Horizawa. Yeah, that's some pretty nasty possession. Ah, Michael, you've finally decided to return as my muse, then. I didn't want to believe it, so you really are the one. Return the people you've taken now. Ah, no, I don't need to bother with those amateurs. I only take possessions of what truly deserves to be immortalized you. Let me help you remember that joy of everyone's eyes on you, and remember how you illuminated the world. What do you mean by... Oh! So that's how the models went missing. He literally just snapped them out of existence, like, he literally turned into... he literally turned into Thanos for half a second. Okay, that's kind of scary, honestly. I hope he doesn't do that to us at some point. Miss Maiko. You, where did you send Miss Maiko? I don't think he's just gonna tell us, honestly. We definitely need to defeat him. Well, that's not a normal possession, is it? Because I don't think Aya could just teleport around like that, or unless maybe he has a lot of speed stat, I don't know. Stop. I don't think he's gonna listen to us at all. Yep, he's just walking right out of here. He doesn't even care. Wow. Well, we definitely need to stop Horizawa, so at least we kind of figured out who it was to begin with. Okay, well, let's read topic because it's definitely progressing the main story part. Everyone, Mr. Horizawa did something to make Miss Maiko vanish. We need to go after him. Shibuya looks the same as Civ Live incident. It has to be Mr. Horizawa who's causing this. Mr. Horizawa went toward Central City Street. We gotta be careful. Yeah, we definitely do need to be careful. We don't need anyone else getting pulled into whatever realm that camera takes people to, honestly. Well, let's talk to Tsubasa, because she might actually have some more dialogue here. All of Shibuya is like this now. Let's stop the photographer and save Miss Maiko. Yeah, we can definitely try Tsubasa, but let's find a way inside. Okay, well, let's just make our way into the Dulosphere then, because honestly, that's the only place we can go. Mr. Horizawa must have gone through here, Hitsuki. What should we do? Let's head in. We have to save Miss Maiko. Honestly, we really do, honestly. Well, let's make our way inside then. An entrance to the Dulosphere. What should I do? Well, one thing to do is go inside. So we finally get some more battles and a completely new Dulosphere to walk through. And this place seems pretty cool, honestly. I like the design of this place. Definitely a really cool layout. Wonder what the gimmick is here, though. Because the other gimmick was the little dresses, and you can move the dresses to move the arms. But I don't particularly see a gimmick here. But I guess we'll figure out soon, maybe. I could use this kind of a Dulosphere. What do you mean by that? Save the jokes, we need to find Maiko. Yeah, we definitely do. Oh, so yeah, there's definitely, I guess, photos of people that went missing due to Mr. Horizawa, for sure. But I still don't see any kind of, like, gimmick here, though. Unless we have to remember what's going on with these photos. These photos, are these models that have gone missing? Well, maybe. But they're all the same, so I'm guessing maybe for sure, then? So they were taken by the photographer, just like Miss Maiko was earlier. I'm worried about these people. I have to find them in quickly. Honestly, we really should, because their families are probably worrying like half to death, honestly. So let's check out the warp portal just to make sure that's turned on. And I guess let's make our way around here, because we have no idea what's going on here. Big camera. Let's walk around this. Maybe there's something to do with these. Okay, yeah, there's definitely something going on. Okay. So the cameras take you back to, I'm guessing, okay, so we need to remember this. Every camera will take us back to the red section here, then, and maybe it's different for each one. That's what I'm gonna go on, but there's also a Mirage just standing here, so let's talk to him real quick.
When you go in front of the camera, there is a flash of light. You get teleported off somewhere weird. It's annoying, trust me. But if you go behind the camera, the flash doesn't go off. Of course, I'm too freaking huge to get behind the cameras myself.
Poor troll. But, okay. So go behind cameras if you want to progress. Okay, noted. Well, let's try and fight some of the Mirages here, since we are in a new place. We might as well take a couple fights. So let's see what's going on here. So we got a Casper. Oh, all these enemies we've seen before. Except for the Apparition. Apparition I saw inside the training room. So that's the only reason why I know his weaknesses, because I kind of fought him early, because you can only fight 3 times before you actually get level 16 enemies inside the training areas. Okay, sorry about that cut. Well, my controller ended up dying on me, so we actually have the alternate one, which is my chargeable one, so we're actually going to be using this now. So technically we didn't lose too much. So, based on using Horse Slayers, apparently you're able to still session off of a weakness on the horse... Oh, the ad-lib! So we actually got this 2 episodes ago, and we actually never got to use it, so Raging Stampede. So basically, whenever you use an ability, you have a chance of using one of your ad-libs. I believe you can get multiple different versions, but it's definitely really good because it attacks everyone on the field, or at least that specific one does. So, that's actually really nice, but... yeah, as I was saying, I had to pull out the alternate controller. If you want to see what it looks like, it's actually really nice looking. I actually got it for $15? It was on sale. It was actually really cool. But the normal one I actually use is this guy. Little battery-operated one, and I use rechargeable batteries, so literally, technically both controllers are rechargeable, but I like the other one more because of, technically it's less clicky when I record, so I'm still breaking in this controller, so it's still a little clicky, but after a little bit of time, I think it will be back to, like, kind of like the other one, where it's not as loud, honestly. But, let's see here. Definitely gotta get used to the controls with this controller, though, since this one's a little bit better for actually changing the camera. Since it's more of a better, like, it's got pro grips and stuff like that, so let's see here. Let's look at the camera, let's see what's going on here. I kind of want to have, like, a better thing of what's actually going on here. So is it the illusory? Yeah, it's illusory Shibuya. So let's check the map. We really don't have much going on here, but it looks like this side kind of continues it. So let's see here. We got a camera behind us, which that'll take us back to the beginning. So I'm guessing going this way then. It looks like, yeah, we got this over here. So yeah, this definitely progresses where we want to go. Although, I don't think it will take us to the end of this place for sure, because it's literally... this place is definitely going to be as big as the other place, or at least maybe even bigger. Because it is the second main dungeon in the game, so it's definitely going to be a big area to walk through and kind of figure out what's going on here, because we definitely don't know what's going on with Horizawa, and... we don't know what kind of Mirage is actually possessing him, due to the fact that we know he's being possessed, but we don't know how to break him from his possession, is the thing. So let's see here. We don't have anything that... Or actually, we never fought this guy, actually, so we don't know his weaknesses. All we know is he's weak to swords. Let's go for Zan. Maybe fire and wind? Nope, that's neutral damage, for sure. Dormina. Which one's that? Is that sleep? Actually, I'm not even sure on that one, honestly. We're just gonna go for Skewer and just one-shot him out of here, because he's no way surviving any kind of physical damage, because he's a mage. Mages are usually for resistance-based attacks. So let's see here. So let's see what's going on with here. Wait, there was something blocking? Oh. Did not see that, actually. Okay. Well, let's continue. Oh, savage enemy. That's really bad. Hopefully he didn't get behind me. Okay, he didn't. So there's another new enemy. So I've actually fought the Abyss before. The Abyss is inside the training room as well. So you'll actually meet enemies from further areas as long as you train long enough. So these guys are actually level 21 because of them being savage. Let's see here. This guy's really weak to a lot of the things here that we have, so we really don't need to worry about that. We should actually focus one of these shamans, specifically the fastest one. Let's get rid of him entirely, so an empty wave should be able to one-shot him, and then maybe we can knock out another one for free, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, though. It's definitely a possibility, though, due to how weak their defenses should be. Half of his health is not bad at all. Mirage, oof. So that's a full light attack on our entire team on fire damage, which is definitely something we need to worry about. So let's get rid of the Abyss, since he is next running up, and we might be able to get rid of him before he actually attacks. Although I'm not entirely for sure, and it looks like it wasn't the case. Oof. That hurts. Okay. Okay, we do need to figure out how we're going to be... what we're going to be doing here. So it looks like I can't get rid of one of these guys, because they're far from actually going down. So the thing we want to do here is actually... we're going to heal Tsubasa. Due to the fact that Tsubasa is going to go down in one more attack if we let them just attack us, so... let's make sure we're nice and healed. Okay, so Dormina is sleep. When you're affected by the status ailment sleep, you'll be unable to perform any actions. In addition, the attacks you receive will always be critical. Oh, that's actually really bad. This ailment may heal over time, but if an ally is afflicted with sleep, it is best to heal him or her with an item or skill as soon as possible. Okay, noted. I don't think she'll actually be able to help us in a session either. So let's see here. Do we have anything that can help us here? So it looks like we can't just one-shot him out. So maybe going for the Abyss and then going on a session might be a good idea. Because we might attack the guy. Yep, we actually knocked him out, so we actually don't have to worry about that now. Okay, so let's see here. Can we go for Cleave? No, Tsubasa's still knocked out. Well, honestly, the better thing to do here is go for our session, because honestly, Tsubasa's not really going to be able to session off this guy anyway, so if she gets attacked, it's really not really too bad. And Dormina didn't even knock us out, so we're actually pretty much one and done here, so down goes the little shaman guy here, and GG. Not a bad case of enemies, and we actually should get some really good stuff out of that, because savage fights are actually really good. So there's more of that detritus stuff. I still don't know what that does. But stage rank 3, that's actually really good. I believe we get something out of this as well. Itsuki Aoi's soul as an entertainer has achieved a new awakening. Itsuki's inspiration has taken the form as a new performer. Determined impact. I believe that gives you double charge for SP. So special moves, basically like Empty Wave. I forgot what the other one was for Tsubasa. I think it's Javelin Rush, I think it's called. And then Toma has his own, that's Flame Rush, I believe it's called. But it looks like Tsubasa also got a stage rank as well. Tsubasa Rebase, Soul as an Entertainer, has achieved a new awakening. Tsubasa's inspiration has taken the form as a new performer. Unbridled Passion. Don't know what that would be, though. I do have an idea for Itsuki's, but not for hers. But let's continue up here, then. Don't see anything dangerous, so it looks like just a little section there. So it looks like we can only go... Ooh, that's definitely not good. Okay, they didn't get the upper hand on me. But we do have a new enemy, though. So we got some worms and an apparition to deal with. And they're definitely faster than most of our units here. Mostly because they're level 16 and we're level 16. Oh no, these guys are level 18, actually. What do we go for here? Let's go for the faster apparition. So let's go for him because he's going to attack on the second turn order, so we don't want to be dealing with him too much. As long as we can do a little bit of damage to him and the other apparition, that's actually really good for us. Venomous Bite, that's poison damage. Okay, thankfully it didn't affect us though. Okay, let's see here. We still don't know the worm's weaknesses, but we can go for a flame strike on the other apparition to at least kind of take him out of the turn order entirely. Somehow he survived that attack though, so technically we kind of lost out on that, but we did learn something though. We learned that they're weak to skewer. So let's see here. We want to get rid of this guy. So let's start damaging him. Maybe we can get him out of the turn order, but that's not entirely sure though on that. Well, Itsuki's down for the count, and that means the other guy's gonna get to attack now since Itsuki's out of the turn order. Okay, honestly, what I'm seeing here, let's get rid of the worm, because that gets him out of the turn order next. And then we can go for a heal on Itsuki to revive him, so we'll get some experience out in this fight, since he is kind of losing out right now. And now, since he's back, we can actually get rid of this guy for sure. We still don't know his other weaknesses, but I'm gonna go for maybe electric. Let's try. Oh, electric is his weakness, so that's actually really good. So he goes down in one turn out of that, actually. So down goes the worm. Okay, so we actually know probably everything's weakness as of right now, but we might be running into some more enemies down further down because they get stronger once you get past the first half of the sections. Because based on what I know, there's little like breathing rooms that you can go to later down inside these dungeons. Like as you see right here, this room will actually lead to the next section, which would have a warp point if I'm remembering correctly. As you can see, yep. So now we have a blue section, so the cameras will take us here now, instead of taking us all the way back to the red section. And now we have a warp point, so we can go all the way back if we need to, or come back here if we really need to. So let's see here. Oh, Tiki's actually contacting us. Let's see what's going on with her, since you never know, maybe it's something important. Please save Miss Maiko, big brother. Worried face. Okay. Well, let's see here. There's a shortcut over here. Let's take note of this if we can throw it on to our little map. Okay, let's see here. So is there only... yeah, there's only one place to go, so jump down here. Okay. What's going on down here? There's something really close to us, actually. Let's get him out of our way. Just to kind of see what's going on here. Ooh, there's a lot of mirages blocking our way, actually. Let's kind of dispel them by going into here. Apparently we have a treasure key, so let's open this up, actually. What kind of hidden objects are in here? Chakra pots. I believe that's a higher, revive on the magic abilities, I think, but I'm not entirely sure, though. Well, based on how low our health is, we're actually going to do some nice healing, because honestly, we could really use it. So everyone's back to full health now. And now we can kind of figure out what's going on here. I don't want to fight any of the mirages right now. I kind of want to figure out what's going on with the room itself. So it looks like this camera blocks off there. Oh, kind of meant to attack that guy, but oops. Well, looks like we're fighting a new enemy, actually. A Bacillus. Huh. And the enemies are level 19 this section. So they're 2 levels higher than us, but that's not entirely bad, though. Well, I knew we weren't going to be able to take out the Bacillus in this turn order, but Marin Karen. Huh? It didn't do anything, but I'm guessing that's some kind of infatuation, though. I'm guessing maybe that makes us attack our own teammates? But honestly, I'm not entirely sure, though. Fever chain obtained. Wonder what a fever chain is. Well, I don't know its weakness, so we actually don't know what to do here. Looks like it resists, so let's see what it resists. It resists, spears, and it takes normal damage from fire. Okay. So, let's go with Zen, then? Maybe Zen's its weakness, you never know. Oh, yes it is, actually. Well, this is the first enemy that's actually weak to, wind-based attacks for the first time in forever. Actually, wait, no, I think the Abysses are actually too. Which is actually good, honestly, because that actually opens up some really good things for us. So based on the camera positioning, I don't think we can go on the left side, but we can go on the right side here. We got another Mirage that's blocking our way, but we don't have to really focus on them right now. We just want to try and figure out how this map is first before we fight Mirages, just to kind of get a feel of what's going on here. Because you never know when it comes to these areas, you want to be able to get through some of these puzzles a little bit quicker than you normally would, because you want to make sure to get like your let me think of the word for it. You want to get your exits cleared, so you want to be able to get back to where you were, so then you don't have to really worry about trading on these guys as much, because as long as you have sections open, you don't have to worry about going too low in health or running out of magic, so you can teleport out. You can get your, you can go and heal at the Fortune Entertainment office by drinking some drinks, and then you can just come back to where you were, so you don't have to heal as much as you normally would. So let's see here. Oh, it's called Full Throttle. Okay, I thought it was called Flame Rush, actually. Okay, well, let's see here. What's actually the weaknesses here? So it's weak to, I believe, special magic. Well, the other one on the right is called Death Magic, I'm 100%. So, let's see here. Regular magic, ice magic, axes, and swords. Which we only have 2 of those accessible right now. Other than when we use Tharja, because she uses ice magic. But right now I'm kind of leveling up Tsubasa and Toma in order to get their session chain abilities, which would be really nice, and then we can start using Tharja and Kiria a little bit more. Which would be really good, honestly, because those are some really good skills we can get out of Tharja in general. So let's see here. We should go for the session chain so we can get extra session bonuses, because whenever you use a session, you get extra points in your weapon abilities, and you level them up a lot quicker than you normally would just smacking them normally. What we get out of that? We got Dia upgraded, which is actually really good, so we have 2 healers for the time being. Although I won't be using Itsuki primarily as a healer, if I'll be honest. But it's technically good to do so. Okay, let's see here. Well, we found the opening spot here, so now we can actually head back to this section now. And that's what I was meaning. Now we can actually fight the enemies a little bit safer and not have to worry as much. So let's see here. Let's see if we can make it to the other side of here in this episode. I would definitely like to do that, if we can do that in this. That is, in general. Sorry if I'm kind of jumping back on my words. I am trying to kind of figure out what we're doing in general, because we have to watch out for the cameras. And if you run into a camera, you're going to be sent back to the beginning, and I don't think that would really be fun for you guys to watch me get sent back all the way to the beginning of the level. So, I want to be as careful as possible. Ooh, a new enemy. Dark Cleric. I believe they count as axe units, but I'm not entirely sure. So we won't be using our lance abilities on her, because due to the fact that lances are weak to axes normally in Fire Emblem, so I'm pretty sure if we go for a cleave here, we should be able to figure that out. Yep, we're entirely right on that. That's actually really good we figured that out. And now the cleric's really low on health now too. Although we did leave the shaman here with full health, which is technically bad, but technically it's not the worst case scenario, because we can still focus the cleric and get rid of her before she gets another attack in here. Mirage again. Thankfully none of us... Oh no, actually Itsuki's weak. That's actually kind of bad. Okay, let's see here. Let's go for the overkill on the Dark Cleric to get her out of the turn order. That means we get 2 attacks now in between the shaman. And also we do extra damage because of the overkill as well. So let's see. I don't think we have anything for him, so I think just go for Skewer and just get him out of here. Which is definitely easy, honestly. Because the shamans aren't too dangerous, honestly. If we were fighting like a savage shaman, and there was multiple of the shamans still up, and say like one of them used Mirage, they would session off of each other, but other than that, we really didn't have to worry about that during the savage fight, because they really didn't get to attack, honestly. Because we used the empty wave right away, and then they kind of just, what did they even do, Dorima? Yeah, they were just trying to put us to sleep. So literally, they got nothing out of that. Will that camera see me? Honestly, I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like it. Does this count in front of it? Okay, so the little gate here blocks us from being seen by the camera. That's actually really good to know. Oh, something's really close to us. And I was right. It was, like, right on top of us. We need to go left here, actually. Yeah, so we don't get seen from the right side. So yeah, you need to be very careful when traversing around those. Nightlight Flicker? What is that? Apparently I got something for it, actually. Well, we opened up another little section here. I don't know where that is, though. I don't remember that one, actually. Where are we at now? Another treasure chest, actually. But yeah, we don't have a treasure key, but it does put it on the map, so we can actually come back here at any time and pick that up. As long as we find a treasure key, that is. I know you get them from the cleric missions on these levels. So honestly, we could run into that at any point. But the fact is that you have to kind of just find one, that is. Because they're kind of further in the levels sometimes, and sometimes they're near the beginning. It just depends on where they kind of put them. Did we find out what this guy's weak to, actually? So he's weak... Oh, that's actually really bad. So he's only weak to ice and wind magic, and Tsubasa's the only one that has wind magic. Wow, that's actually really bad, isn't it? Well, let's go for the Abyss right here in the front, the one that's on the furthest in the turn order. Because, I don't know, let's just fight him, because he might be faster. And he might attack faster than the other ones will. So let's see if I was right. Yep, he does, actually. Although, he doesn't attack any faster than he normally does. Hopefully we attack the Basilisk, though. Sadly, we didn't, so that's actually kind of unfortunate, but we might be able to get rid of the other Abyss before he attacks, so no session kind of abilities go off. So, honestly, it's not the worst case scenario. Okay, let's take a free attack from him. Oh, the Infatuation, again. But it's called Charm. When the ally is afflicted with the status ailment Charm, he or she will be uncontrollable and perform random actions. So I was right, okay, so I was thinking kind of like Pokemon. But I was thinking more on the terms of it won't attack the enemy, or anyone in general, and just be immobilized. But it seems like this actually attacks allies too. Using healing items on enemies, that's not good at all. The character will be susceptible to being entranced by the enemy. Okay. Note that while afflicted with Charm, he or she will be unable to participate in sessions. This ailment may heal over time, but if an ally is afflicted with Charm, it is best to treat him or her with an item or skill as soon as possible. Well, that's kind of unfortunate because that was literally her attack. So, literally, we literally lost out on that. You know what? We're just gonna go full throttle here. We're gonna go full crit because that literally gives you a free crit on both the session and the normal attack in general, so that literally should one-shot him. Yeah, he didn't even get a chance. 300 plus 400, yeah, nothing surviving that right now. And that's a heavy attack as well, so literally nothing is gonna make it through that. Unless it was a savage enemy, of course. Or a boss. Boss, of course, would survive that. Which one do we go in, though? That looks like it's blocked, so we don't want to jump through there. So, we want to check each and every one of these, I think. This one lets us go right, and that one looks like it's blocked completely. Yeah, and that left one's blocked completely. We're jumping off this right side then. Okay, so that means we just head... Let's get this on the map. I just want that filled up, because sometimes the map being kind of unfilled kind of gives me some OCD, I'll be honest. Wait a minute, I thought this was... Oh, it wasn't connected. Well, that's unfortunate. What's going on with the... Oh, so there's a free item over there. So what's going on over here then? Oh, I should have seen that. Alright, well, it looks like we're being sent back to the beginning. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, you get to see it in action, honestly, so technically it's not the worst case scenario. I believe we actually have the shortcut, though, so we don't have to worry too bad. Because I believe if we go over here... Yep, that's exactly the area was. I wasn't too sure where it was, but... Looks like this is where it is. Okay. So we didn't get sent too far back, actually. So see, that's why I was saying we didn't have to worry about too much once we got, like, sections opened about fighting enemies, because we weren't going to be sent back too far. Like, as we saw right there. Is there anything special back here, though? There's that. Nothing there. Looks like this just progresses, which is good. Let's knock him out of the way so we can continue running. I want to go up the stairs over here, because I have a feeling maybe this has something hidden back here, and it does look like there was an item box, so we're going to go for that, actually. Once inside the next item box, let's see, resistance incense. Ooh, that's +3 resistance, actually, I think. Is there any specials things up here? Just looking for, what do you call it, little secret ways to get back to where we were. Looks like this progresses, actually, I think. So we're gonna go this way, then. I was actually gonna go the opposite direction, to be honest. Ooh, that was actually close. You know what? We're gonna fight some enemies. Just because there's 3 of them, and you know what? Kind of feel like getting some experience out of this, because we are kind of lower level than the enemies here. So let's see. So we can either go for... Honestly, the Dark Shamans are actually a better bet here, because Itsuki's the only one that does weakness damage to them at the moment. And we technically can go for the weakness on the Abyss, and then just get the overkill damage to kind of like funnel over to the other guy, to be honest. Unless we knock him out, that is, which we didn't, which is actually good, because now that he's in the session mode, we can actually use Zan here, knock him out, and then use the overkill damage to get rid of the other guy, which is actually really good. So, although we're not going to be... Oh, nope, actually I was wrong. I was actually thinking because Itsuki didn't do too much damage with his session, we weren't going to knock him out, but I forgot that literally Toma's all of his attacks are physical, so yeah, that guy was going down no matter what happened there, to be honest. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, we found the exit here. Well, let's turn on the warp point, and you know what? Let's go through the door, because there's literally nowhere else to go other than go back, and we have no reason to. So, let's actually go through the door and figure out what's going on here. I sense a dangerous presence beyond this door. What should I do? Proceed. Let's see what's going on here. Is this the final room, or is this the halfway point? Because honestly, I'm not entirely sure. That's... What's... Oh! It's the other models that went missing. Oh. I thought it was only 2 of them, because the 2 girls with the green clothing kind of look exactly the same, to be honest to me. So they must be twins, then. I remember those people. They were at the photo shoot. Really? We have to save them. What is that thing?
Give me Performa.
How about no?
We'll have to take this thing down first, if we want to save them.
Yeah, let's do this, Chrome. Yeah, let's definitely do this. So, some kind of camera boss. So this is more in the Shin Megami, fashion, other than, what do you call it? Well, some of the enemies are Shin Megami enemies, but... What do you call it? This guy right here is definitely not a Fire Emblem looking enemy, that's for sure. So let's see here. What could the Tarnished Myrmidon be weak to? So since he's a Myrmidon, that means he's weak to lances. That's 100% sure. So you know what? We can actually go for this hamstring attack. Light attack that lowers target's hit and evade. So we can actually block any kind of attack that he sends at us. And lowers him dodging on us. So honestly, that's a good idea. Okay, let's see if he does anything. Tarukaja, so he's increasing offense, and he's attacking a second time. Hit and evade increase. Oh, he just brought back his... Wow. That's scary. Needle shot. They do a lot of damage, don't they? Okay then, they attack a lot faster than I expected they would. What do we do here? I should have saved, honestly. But that's entirely my fault, to be honest. So I might actually lose this, to be honest. What do we do here, honestly? Because honestly, I don't think we can just survive. But we might be able to survive one round. And then maybe throw on a, one of the curries, maybe. We might be able to get rid of one of these guys. If so, I think we'll survive one round. Ow. This definitely hurts. Hopefully this guy can only order snipers. Arrows being... What about that? And he also heals as well. Okay, that could be very dangerous. Ouch. Okay. Well, because that's down, we can actually... I don't think we could just leave. Oh, that's just a clap track, actually. That gives you specials. Let's see here. Let's go for a revival on Tsubasa, and maybe she'll be revived in the turn order. Nope, she won't. That's actually bad. Okay, so we need to figure out something here. We don't know what these archers are weak to, though, which could be could be bad. But let's see here. We may be able to figure out something here. Medicine. I think we should heal Itsuki. I think that would be a good idea. What's the best thing we can use, though? Okay, a bead. Let's use one of our beads on Itsuki to fully heal him so we don't go get one and done here. And of course they are going to double session off of that, since there is 3 archers, which is actually really bad. Ouch! That's actually really bad. If, honestly, I should have saved here. And you'll actually get to see me get game overed for once, honestly. I honestly have a feeling that's going to happen here. If we don't survive, that is. Okay, we're still up and running. We might be able to still do this, though. Okay, let's see here. We need to get rid of something here. Anything would be good, honestly. The thing we should do here, honestly, is we need to get rid of all the archers. So, getting rid of the guy in the turn order would probably be our best idea here. And if we get rid of him, we're gonna swap to, what do you call her? We're gonna swap to Kiria, and then we're gonna drop the weakness from Tsubasa, because Tsubasa is really dangerous to have up on the field right now. So throwing Kiria in should be a really good idea, and we can also attack with Kiria as well, I believe, when you do a change. So we actually can use her now. So let's see here. Honestly, I think a good thing here would be to revive our boy Toma, because he won't be completely one-shotted in one turn, I would think, because there isn't 2 archers here. Although he is kind of... Oh wait, media doesn't help them at all because none of them took damage. So actually we're pretty good here, although we did get attacked twice. Ouch. Okay. Let's see here. Did we get any kind of weaknesses for the archers? No, we didn't. Well, we do know that they're normal damage to that. Although they are weak to lances, apparently. Wait a minute. Can I swap Itsuki out? Or can I not? Okay, Itsuki's a forced unit. I forgot about that. So, I was going to swap to Tsubasa to use the sessions off, but... we can't do that, though. So we need to find out something else. Will Zio be enough damage? And will it session? Let's try. Hopefully Zio does, and that's actually really good if it does. Okay, cool. So that gets that archer out of the turn order, and we actually get to see Kiria attack for once. Wait, he wasn't in the turn order? Wait, I could have sworn that was the one. Wait, I'm even more confused now. Okay, then. Well... Let's go for the other archer. We need the other archer out of the fight, because the other guy's not really attacking us, he's more of just healing himself, and he's spawning people. So honestly, we can just deal with him like that. So, the thing I want to do here is actually go for a... Well, we don't want to do the whole party, we just want to do one person. We want to heal Toma back to full health. And then let's see what this guy does. Oh no, he does attack. Okay, then. I wasn't actually... Okay, then, he's a lot more dangerous than I thought he was. And I thought he wasn't that dangerous. Apparently I was wrong. Well, we're reviving Itsuki. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to start doing damage to him. Although we can't just go straight into him. Will she survive one attack? I think she will. Let's go for a revival bead on Kiria as well. I think Kiria will survive one attack. Yeah, she should, honestly. So let's see here. He won't one-shot me either. So we need to figure out what to do here. We might be able to use one of our items, actually. Because we do have a couple of free items. We might be able to, yeah, like, use a javelin here. So let's use a javelin, so that will force a session chain. Oh, never mind. Apparently it doesn't, and apparently she can't survive a single attack from this guy. Oh, that's just annoying. Okay, well, we're just gonna use another revival bead. I can buy more of these later, but we do need to be careful here because this guy is kind of aggressive. Although he's not reviving his teammates anymore, which is actually really good. I don't think we could just revive Tharja, so we're just gonna heal Itsuki, and then kind of just poke him with Toma, I think. I think that's the way we're gonna actually win this. Let's go Hamstring. Let's drop his hit and evade, because he might just use a status ability instead of just like forcefully attacking us like he's been doing, which is really dangerous for us. Okay. What we want to do is heal Toma here, because Toma is the one that's helping us here. Okay, now that that's done, can we do anything else to him? We might be able to poison him. That could be good, actually. Yeah, let's see if we can poison him. Because if we can, that means he's going to take a lot of damage. Yep, he just took 300 damage for free right there. That's actually really good. Okay. I don't think we can revive Tharja to get any kind of experience from this, which is a little unfortunate, but you know what? I don't think we have to really worry. Yeah, we really don't have to worry. As long as we get rid of this guy this turn, I think we'll be fine. Because he might double attack Toma, but I'm honestly not entirely sure he would do that. Because we do have Itsuki here that gets to attack. Let's go for Zio. Maybe Zio will be strong against it. He survived with 2 HP, of course he did. And he got rid of Toma as well. Well, that's really unfortunate. Well, one attack's gonna get rid of this guy, so you know what? Bye-bye, buddy. Well, we lost 2 people for experience, and that's kind of bad because that's a lot of experience that we could have gotten from that. Although it can actually, it doesn't really bother me because all I have to do is go to the training area and I can get little books that will let me funnel experience into my characters that missed out on it. So it's not that bad, to be honest. Although I kind of would have liked to get some of that experience, to be honest. Well, we got level 19 for Itsuki, but he's the only person that got anything out of that. And a defense boost, plus 2 defense for Itsuki as well. Not bad. And we also get Mizo soon, which I believe is medium electric damage, or it could be damage to everyone via electric, but it's light damage. Although I'm not entirely sure what it is because I don't remember. Where am I? Looks like they're all back to normal. What a relief. Yeah, that's actually a really good relief, to be honest. Itsuki and the others have rescued the kidnapped models. Well, at least we found them. Alright, that's all the models that had been kidnapped. We have to hurry and find Miss Maiko and the photographer. Well, they're definitely further in. So, yeah, we're definitely needing to go further in if we want to find out what's going on here. And Tsubasa also got a new Carnage. I'll be actually going and getting those Carnages very soon. Although, not right now, though. We're going to heal up our units. I'm just going to use the medicine because I went to items on accident anyways. Let's see how our party's doing. Although they're technically knocked out, but let's see what's going on. It seems like he was taking the girls' performa through their pictures. That's weird. Let's keep this up and rescue Miss Maiko. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
If things had been even a little different, Tsubasa might have gotten taken too, right?
Maybe it's good the photo shoot stopped. Yeah, true, honestly. That's actually really true. Which way do we go, actually? I'm actually not sure based on the order of the map here. Where are we? 3rd floor? Are we not in the right place? Which one is this? Oh, it goes higher, okay. So here we are. So we want to go forward. Okay. And it looks like the one cleric, ally, or little Mirage that we saw in the last area is actually right up ahead. It's always the same person when it comes to those, and she'll give you more and more people to technically, like, hunt down and get more things, because you get the little treasure keys from her, which is actually really nice, to be honest. What's going on, Tsubasa? Look! It's Miss Maiko. So now he's taking pictures of Miss Maiko again, because he was her original photographer, apparently, based on what we know, since Miss Maiko used to be a model, based on her past, as what she was telling us in the last one. Hey, is this... Yeah, it is. Let's go. I'm worried about Miss Maiko. Honestly, same. That's really creepy, to be honest. Because literally every single picture is Miss Maiko. Well, based on how we normally do things, we're actually going to be probably ending off this episode very shortly. I'm actually going to walk all the way up to the little Mirage here to make sure there's no story over here. Just because I want to kind of come over here and at least unlock the Mirage. So let's see what's going on with the Switch first. It looks like this like a switch. What should I do? Try touching it? Yeah, let's touch it. So it went from lock to open. Wonder what that did. Ooh. It opened up a blue photograph that was wrapped up or in a further section. That's good, I guess. Well, I want to get this lady, so I'm going to read this real quick. Hey, I'm busy. Can't you see that? Jeez. Quit bothering me and scram. What is it about my performa? Is it that amazing? I've been attracting nothing but losers, it seems. Well, we just talked to her again. And what do you want? Say I know you. You're the human fella. Look at that. Still alive, are you? Great. There's more nitwits. Just won't leave. They just won't leave me alone. Go make yourself useful and take care of them, will ya? Pummel the pest. Let's accept that because that gives us a free treasure chest. As long as I set out and do that. Right, I need you to track down that dreary as heck shaman and his friend and the hideous spooky skeleton. Is that spooky skeleton in some way related to me? Let's be honest. I'm joking. It's probably, I don't remember skeleton enemy. Oh, maybe there's a, kind of like the little, what do you call them? The enemies that I kind of, nickel-wises, or whatever they're called. They're, little clown-like enemies that we fought in the last area. I think there's an enemy that kind of looks like them. And maybe that might be the skeleton. Oh, and I forgot his name, but the last one is the trio is the worst of the worst. Get the pompous punk in the hat. Just like before, I'd like you to bring me their force. Sound good? Now off you go. Okay. Go get their force, you say. Well, we could definitely try that. Oh, hello, scary. Nice on just standing in the middle of nowhere and giving me a mini heart attack, but due to one thing, we're actually not going to end the episode right here, but we are going to do something. Because I did promise I'd show you, I think we did Kiria's Unity, but we haven't done Kiria's Carnage. So let's do that real quick, since we haven't done any of Kiria's Carnages yet. So, let's go up to Tiki, do our little Carnage Unity, and then we can actually end the episode. That's a lot of Carnages, actually. That's a lot of stuff we can actually level up. That's really good, actually. Because we need some new skills, to be honest. So let's see here. What can we get for Kiria? Just a Spell Rod? Let's see what kind of skills we get for this. Mabufu. Can we actually see what that is? A light attack on all enemies. A session for Electric. Sneak Peek, which lets her start sooner in the round, which is really good. And a medium ice attack. Not bad, actually. Definitely liking all that. So let's get the Spell Rod, since we're definitely going to need that. And that is a plus 20 extra damage. Or at least, based on what I can see, it's around 20. Could be a little lower. I'm gonna say maybe 17, if I'm wrong. But I accidentally pressed A, and that's actually unfortunate. Well, I did not mean to press A there, but apparently we got something out of that. Through the effects of Carnage Unity, the Mirage awakens to a new skill. Tharja can now use the special performance Deep Chill, which is actually going to be a new special ability, which is, I believe, heavy ice damage, and I believe it attacks everyone? I could be wrong on that, but I guess I can kind of explain what her unity is, or we can have another chance of that in the future, but basically how that unity is they're all kind of similar. It's just Tharja's kind of raising her hand towards the carnage and sucking in the energy through her wand, basically, or her hand. It's either one. But that's basically how all the carnages are, but the unities are more special, in a way. It's just I said I would try and do all the carnages so you can at least see it once. But that's unfortunate, but sorry about messing that up, but thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. And in the next one, we're going to be probably continuing on to the final section of this, the second Idolasphere, also known as Illusory Shibuya. And we're going to be probably seeing Horizawa in the next one. Probably not fighting him, but definitely seeing him, I think. But thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, boys and girls, and I'm going to do some training. So, peace out, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.